Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Upper St. Clair High School, home of the Panthers. My name's Kevin McGahey, and it's another women's basketball night at Upper St. Clair High School. Tonight, the Upper St. Clair Panthers hosting the Highlanders of Baldwin High School. Baldwin comes in with a record of 2-13 and an 0-7 record in Section 2. Right now on an 11-game winless streak, and you'd think on paper this might be an easy one for the St. Clair Panthers, who enter this game with an 8-5 record overall and a 3-3 Section 4 record. So this is a non-section contest for the Panthers, but it's a challenge match between Baldwin, located close, and an historical sort of a rival, even though we rarely play in the same section. The St. Clair Panthers come off a couple of interesting wins. They got beaten by Mount Lebanon here last week in a fairly close game for first half, but we'll take a break for the end. And with the important formalities dispensed with, it's time for basketball. And as I was saying before, this appears on paper to be a mismatch, but stranger things have happened. It'd be nice to see the St. Clair Panthers rule this game tonight, but we don't know what Baldwin has in store. They're a fairly young team. They start 2 sophomores, a freshman, 1 junior, 1 senior. So we'll see what they have to offer here. As myself, I'm Kevin McGahey, and my camera person, Layla Resatano, bring you tonight's game in hopes to get the Panthers another one in the win column, even though it doesn't count towards section points. This could be a nice morale booster for the Upper St. Clair Panthers. To get the starting lineups set for you here, Baldwin starts sophomore, number 10, Leslie Dunn, a senior guard, number 12, Ashley Wetzel. Junior, number 24, is Jackie Newbold. Number 30 is a sophomore, Lauren Johnson, and a freshman, number 34, Amanda Szymanski. That's number 23, Amanda Szymanski. My fault. Number 23 is Amanda Szymanski. For the Upper St. Clair Panthers, it's the usual starting lineup we've seen every home game so far, except when Alex Jaffe was out injured. It's senior, number 44, Katie Wood. Junior center, number 33, is Brittany Howie. Junior guard, Alex Jaffe, number 3. Junior guard, Christy Gaber, number 12. And sophomore, Alex Gensler, who gets the touch on the ball just then, with St. Clair having controlled the tip-off here. Alex Gensler looks high, cross-court, skip pass. Katie Wood at the top of the key. Alex Gensler down low outside the three-point line. Across to Alex Jaffe for about an 8-foot jumper off the rim. No good. Rebound in the hands of Baldwin's number 24. That's Jackie Newbold. Baldwin then edges the ball across the timeline with their first possession of the contest. Right side, there's back to Jackie Newbold. And a traveling call. Number 30, Lauren Johnson, got the ball just then at the top of the key. Shuffled her foot a little bit. The traveling call results in a turnover. Ball goes right back to the Panthers with only 35 seconds gone in the first quarter of this contest. Christy Gaber over to sophomore Alex Gensler. At the timeline, senior Katie Wood against the full court pressure, and a traveling call comes right back to bite the Panthers that time as Alex Gensler took off a little early, got a happy foot. Finds herself with a turnover, and the ball goes right back to Baldwin, number 23. Amanda Szymanski brings the ball across the timeline. Dribbles left. Free throw line extended right now for Lauren Johnson. Comes out high. That's Leslie Dunn way out high. 3-point attempt and off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound. Senior Katie Wood takes the ball the other way in the hands of Alex Jaffe. Quickly across the timeline. Down low to Alex Gensler. Brittany Howie at the free throw line. Christy Gaber way down low. Skip pass all the way over to Alex Jaffe. In low to Brittany Howie for the layup off the backboard off the rim. No good. A rebound in the hands of Jackie Newbold for the Baldwin Highlanders. No score so far. Minute and a half gone first quarter. Leslie Dunn across the timeline down to Lauren Johnson. Back to Leslie Dunn. against the tough defense of sophomore Alex Gensler, way out high. That's 23, Amanda Szymanski. Looking for help. No thought there against Brittany Howey, but number 10, that's shot for Baldwin. Leslie Dunn off. The rebound by Lauren Johnson went right back up for the miss. Ashley Wetzel in there bothering the ball on the way down the St. Clair possession, out of bounds to the Panthers. Still no score. 2 minutes gone first quarter. 6 minutes remain. Full court zone pressure by the Highlanders. Eats up some time, but the Panthers have no trouble beating that. Alex Gensler down low to Alex Jaffe at the free throw line, way out to a dangerous pass. Doesn't get his way across the timeline. Christy Gaber rescues it. Skip pass over to Alex Gensler for 3, and up and off the backboard and rim. No good. Off a Baldwin hand. That would be number 24, Jackie Newbold, out of bounds, and the Panthers bring the ball in under their own basket. That's Alex Jaffe starting it off to Alex Gensler from 10 feet. Kind of a rough slap foul that time, but Baldwin fouled as number 20, Amanda Szymanski. Picks up her first team foul. No real harm done. Alex Gensler with the ball in on her own basket, and an error that time. And Amanda Szymanski snatched it right out of the air. Cross-court pass to... Nothing but air that time on the Baldwin attempt. Christy Gaber comes rushing out with a doggone thing, hustles it across the timeline. Still no score. Almost 3 minutes gone in this game right now. Alex Jaffe with a three-point attempt, rattles off the front of the rim. Seems to be some sort of issue there over on the, one of the electrical plates came off at mid-court. Officials timeout. Once again, no harm done. Leslie Dunn brings the ball in to Amanda Szymanski. Easing the ball up the backcourt and across the timeline. Brittany Howey way out here playing some defense on Amanda Szymanski. It'll be half court, man-to-man by the Panthers all night long. And that attempt went right off the hands of Katie Wood. 2 blocks on that play by senior Katie Wood. Hustles the ball out now, left side, coming right down the middle. There's Alex Gensler, dishing off to Christy Gaber for a long three-pointer, and clatters off the rim, no good. Amanda Szymanski picks up that rebound. A wild shot attempt by Lauren Johnson comes off. Katie Wood had it momentarily. Baldwin gets it right back. And here we are, 3 minutes and a half into this first quarter, and there is no score. Long pass into traffic. Actually, Wetzel had it for a minute, but a couple of St. Clair players slapped at that thing and knocked it away. Katie Wood down low, and the turnover again. Falls into the hands this time of Jackie Newbold for Baldwin. Scoring is at a premium here, and it looks like Ernie Kuntz might put a little fix on that with wholesale substitutions coming up. I'll try to get them rattled off to you as we go along here, but there's a traveling call, yet another violation by Baldwin. And here we are, 4 minutes gone. And let's see now. I'll try to rattle these off to you, but number 4, Leslie Delaney in the game. Number 23, senior Alex Lostetter. Number 50 is junior Elaine Bloomling. Number 10, Nora Fitzgerald, a guard. She's a junior. And sophomore of number 40, Megan McLean. Off a Baldwin hand. That's a nice attempt. Block attempt. Lauren Johnson got a hold of that one. And it's out of bounds to the Panthers. Senior Alex Lostetter brings it in under the Panthers basket. Way out high to Nora Fitzgerald. The attempt by Megan McLean in the lane, also no good. And here we go again. We're almost 5 minutes into this contest, and there's no score. It's a combination of good defense, turnovers, and a lid being on the basket. Number 24, there's the first bucket of the game. Jackie Newbold for the Baldwin Highlanders draws first blood with the first basket of the game, and it's a 2-0 lead for Baldwin. With 3:24 left, first quarter, Megan McLean down low to Leslie Delaney on the attempt. Nice drive and dish by Megan McLean. Let's see who that foul is on. It's on number 23, Amanda Szymanski. That's Amanda's second personal foul. Second team foul, and sophomore Leslie Delaney will be at the line shooting 2. Hoping to break the ice here for the Upper St. Clair Panthers. The first one rattles off the rim, no good. She'll get a second. Drains that one, swishes it right through. And the Panthers had their first point of the night. 3:19 to go in the first quarter.
Start the clock.
The clock hasn't started here. About 15 seconds have run off the clock. It's still no clock. There we go. Finally got it started. Still a 2-1 lead for Baldwin. Leslie Dunn on a layup attempt. Came up way short on that one, and the Panthers come back with it, and that ill-conceived pass that time. Amanda Szymanski steals that one on a Leslie Delaney pass, and Amanda has 2 points. And it's a 4-1 lead now for the Baldwin Highlanders. The full court zone press is on. Panthers get it nicely across midcourt. Megan McLean on the right side finds Leslie Delaney at the free throw line. Shot attempt blocked. Partially blocked by number 30, Lauren Johnson, and in the rebound comes into the hands of the Highlanders. 2:38 to go first quarter, and it's a 4-1 Highlander lead. Megan McLean on the defense. The double team by Nora Fitzgerald does indeed cause some confusion. Let's see who comes up with it. Baldwin ends up with the ball. Number 24, Jackie Newbold. Amanda Szymanski yet again way outside the three-point line. Skip pass over to number 10, Leslie Dunn, right there in the lane down to Jackie Newbold against Leslie Delaney's defense. No shot there. Amanda Szymanski way out high. No three-pointer attempt there, but number 12 takes the shot. That's Ashley Witzel. Clatters it off the rim, and an offensive rebound by Baldwin, snatched away by number 50, Elaine Blumling. And the Panthers start another offensive run here. They have no field goals in the first 6 minutes of this game. It's a 4-1 Baldwin lead. Let's see if the Panthers can't get on track here. Megan McLean to Leslie Delaney, comes up short on the 8-footer. And the rebound once again by Jackie Newbold. Baldwin taking their sweet time getting that ball across half court now. Alex Lostetter with the defense. Lauren Johnson. Delaney looked at her, didn't look it into her hands that time. Falls away into Leslie Dunn's hands for the Highlanders, and this lead stays at 4-1 with 7 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Very unusual, low-scoring game for the Panthers tonight. Alex Lostetter with the grab and the possession. Possession belongs to Baldwin, as St. Clair had gotten the opening tap. Lauren Johnson on the inbounds, looking for help. That's Jackie Newbold with the layup attempt off the glass and in. That's 4 points for Jackie tonight, and a 6-1 Baldwin lead with 45 seconds to go in this quarter. Megan McLean on the drive, and the right-hand layup doesn't go, falls off long. And with 38 seconds to go here in the first quarter, the Panthers have scored only 1 point, the lone free throw by Leslie Delaney. And Baldwin taking up as much time as they can here, getting that ball across half court. Lauren Johnson. About a 15-foot jumper by Leslie Dunn falls off long, and the offensive rebound back in the hands of Baldwin's Lauren Johnson. Elaine Blumling with the steal that time off a block. Nora Fitzgerald, number 10, 11 seconds to go in the quarter. Gets it down low to Elaine Blumling for the layup attempt, no good. Elaine rebounds and puts it right back up. And a personal foul that time by Lauren Johnson. That's her first personal, third team foul. And this will give Elaine Blumling a chance at 2 more points for the Panthers, who still this entire 6 seconds to go in this quarter have not scored a field goal. Swishes right through. That's a nice form. Nicely done by Elaine Blumling. Her first points of the night.
Inbound, Lauren, inbound.
And drains them both. So the only points for the Panthers this quarter came on free throws. It's a 6-3 Baldwin lead. 1 second to go. Long three-pointer. Almost made it. Clatters off the rim. And out, or that could have really been something. That would have been a 30-foot three-point attempt. And it's hard to explain what's going on this quarter, but the normally high-scoring Upper St. Clair Panthers have been held to 3 free throws. It's a 6-3 Baldwin lead, and as I said at the outset of this telecast, on paper, this looked like a bit of a mismatch, but so far that hasn't proved itself to be true, as Baldwin's come out with a very nice inside game here. There's been turnovers on both sides that have really held down this scoring so far, but I got to tell you, that inside game of Baldwin, they've scored their 6 points on 3 layups. And as most coaches will tell you, games like this are won 3 places. They're won with defense, free throw shooting, and layups. You make your layups, you generally win the game. And to start this second quarter, the Upper St. Clair Panthers come back with the same lineup that started the game. That'll be number 2 right in front of us here. Sophomore Alex Gensler, junior Christy Gaber, number 12, junior Alex Jaffe, number 3, junior center Brittany Howie, number 33, and senior forward Katie Wood, number 44. Well, let's see if the Panthers can't get untracked here. They've got the possession to start the second quarter. Christy Gaber brings it across the timeline. Looks for Alex Jaffe. The trapping defense worked for Baldwin. Alex Jaffe didn't have enough on that pass with 2 Baldwin defenders on her. And Amanda Szymanski drives for yet another layup for the Baldwin Highlanders, and it's an 8-3 Baldwin lead. 4 points on the night for Amanda Szymanski. Alex Jaffe against the tight Baldwin defense into Brittany Howie for about an 8-foot layup off. Clatters off the backboard, off the rim. Katie Wood with the rebound. The putback is good, and there's Upper St. Clair's first field goal of the night. It's by Katie Wood, and it's an 8-5 Baldwin lead. Something tells me the Panthers are going to get their defense cranked up here in the second quarter. They were off to a really slow start, allowing Baldwin some baskets they probably shouldn't have had in the first case. And indeed, there it is. It comes down Alex Jaffe from behind, bothers the ball out of Jackie Newbold's hands. It comes down in the Panthers' hands, over to Alex Jaffe. Katie Wood with left-handed layup, and good. That one's going to count, and 1.
Baldwin foul number 10, Leslie Dunn.
Leslie Dunn of the Highlanders picks up that foul. It's her first, Baldwin's 4th team foul, and that layup is good by Katie Wood with her 4th point, and at the free throw line, she swishes that one through. Katie Wood now 1 for 1 from the free throw line, 2 buckets, total of 5 points to lead all scorers so far tonight. Just under 7 minutes to go, second quarter, and the Panthers have finally tied this game back up at 8-8. Leslie Dunn over to Amanda Szymanski for 3, clatters off the rim long. Off Katie Wood's hands into Alex Jaffe's hands, and down the floor the Panthers come. Alex gets a skip pass over to Christy Gaber outside the three-point line. Alex gets her way up high, right side Alex Jaffe. Katie Wood way down low. She can make it from there, but not against that kind of defense. Alex Gensler with a long three-pointer, and off the rim, no good. Alex Jaffe comes up with it. The rebound, she put it right back up and draws yet another personal foul from Baldwin. This one's on number 12. Senior Ashley Wetzel, her first. It's the 5th Baldwin team foul. No team fouls yet on the Panthers. Says something about their defense. Either it's not strong enough or it's really clean. I suspect the latter. And Alex Jaffe, 4-2. Clatters the first one off the rim, no good. The second one she makes this will give the Panthers their first lead of the night. Clatters that one off the rim, and the rebound comes off to Jackie Newbold of the Highlanders. Amanda Szymanski gets it across the timeline against the Brittany Howie defense. Ashley Wetzel this time outside the three-point line against Christy Gaber. And Baldwin taking their jolly time. And as long as the Panthers are indifferent to guard, they can do that as long as they want to. There's a cut down the lane, and the left-handed layup by number 24, Jackie Newbold scores. It's a very nice move underneath by Jackie Newbold. 6 points now for Jackie, and a 10-8 Highlander lead. Katie Wood down low against that defense of Jackie Newbold. That is against the route high. Christy Gaber hits to the lane. Doesn't take the layup, passes to Katie Wood instead to Alex Gensler off the glass, no good. And the rebound by Lauren Johnson of the Highlanders hustles that one down the floor to Amanda Szymanski. Ashley Wetzel ended up with that ball, and this is going to be the first Upper St. Clair personal of the night. Number 12, Christy Gaber on the shot. Her first team foul this half with over 5:21 left to go the second quarter, and Ashley Wetzel shoots 2. That one gets nothing but air. Had nothing underneath that one. Let's see what she can do on her second one. Swishes that one through, and it's now a 3-point Baldwin lead at 11-8. Against the full court zone pressure. Christy Gaber gets it across the timeline. Down low, looks for Katie Wood, but just off. Katie Wood has stepped behind it. Sails out of bounds, and the turnover sends the ball right back to the Highlanders with 5:10 left in the first half. An 11-8 Baldwin Highlander lead. Amanda Szymanski brings the ball across the timeline against Brittany Howie. Dribbles right by her, takes about a 17-foot jumper, and off no good into the hands of Alex Gensler. looking for Christy Gaber, but the defense that time,
Baldwin
that
foul
was Amanda
number 3.
Szymanski again
Amanda Szymanski
with yet another personal foul. That's her third this half, sixth team foul, and it looks like Amanda will take a spot on the bench. And the substitution is number 11, that's Katie Brady. Katie's a 5'3" freshman, and up and the putback, no good by Katie Wood. Brittany Howie finally gets a rebound and a putback.
Brittany Howey.
Brittany Howie's first two of the night brings the Panthers back within one. It's 11-10. Baldwin lead, 4 minutes, 30 seconds left, second quarter. Leslie Dunn into the long arms of Alex Genster for the steal. Alex Jaffe to the bucket, comes up short on it. Rebound was in the hands of Katie Brady, off Brittany Howie's foot. The possession stays with the Highlanders. Jackie Newbold brings the ball in. Leslie Dunn edging the ball up the backcourt against Alex Gensler across the timeline. Everybody from Baldwin was out high, out past the free throw line that time, but oh my goodness. Jackie Newbold takes the left-handed dribble right down the lane, makes the bucket, and draws a personal foul on Brittany Howie.
Into the lineup representing player number 40, Megan McLean, number 50, Elaine Bloomley. Timeout Baldwin.
Brittany Howie's.
By Jackie Newbold. She's shooting one free throw. Foul was on number 33, Brittany.
That was Brittany Howie's first personal foul, second team foul for the Panthers. Gets them in basically in no foul trouble, but how did Jackie Newbold make that drive right down the lane for a layup that went, making the score now 13-10, and Jackie Newbold has 8 of those 13 points. I think they're all on layups, if memory serves me correctly. I thought maybe that in the second quarter the Panther defense would come out smoking, and they did for a little while, but Baldwin seems to have got this high-low play going on very nicely where they line up everybody across the free throw line extended across the court, and the guard looks for somebody cutting down low, and it has worked so far. I know that comes across kind of garbled without a telestrator, but it's a very nice play, and it's working against this man-to-man defense. And this will be Jackie Newbold with one free throw to try to complete the three-point play. And she does it. Now the biggest lead of the night for the Baldwin Highlanders at 4. It's a 14-10 game. And 9 of those 14 points belong to Jackie Newbold. Alice Gensler out high. Elaine Bloomling has checked back in the game, junior forward. Megan McLean back to Elaine Bloomling, heads for the bucket on the left side and edges that one over the rim. Nice assist by Megan McLean, and Elaine Bloomling has 4 points. It's her first field goal of the night. But 4 points total for Elaine, and it's a 14-12 Baldwin lead. 3:30 left second quarter. Alex Gensler almost had it that time from Leslie Dunn, didn't quite make it. Ashley Wetzel looking for help, back to Leslie Dunn. Heads right into the lane. There's Katie Brady down low, but once again to Jackie Newbold. 11 points now for Jackie, and it's back to a 4-point Baldwin lead at 16-12. Katie Wood gets the ball down low from Christy Gaber, and the left-handed layup works for Katie Wood. 7 points this quarter and in the game for Katie. Christy Gaber with the assist. Leslie Dunn brings it across the timeline. Back to her, and sure enough, rattles it off the rim. Leslie Dunn with her first 2 of the game, and back to a 4-point lead again. It's 18-14. Highlanders over the Panthers with 2:38 left to go in the second quarter. Katie Wood down to the baseline, into Elaine Bloomling, takes a step toward the bucket. Floor foul. That one is on Lauren Johnson, her second, 7th team foul. And this puts Upper St. Clair in the bonus, where we'll start shooting free throws now. With 7 free throws, she'll get a 1+ bonus. Elaine Bloomling, she's drained her first 2. She already has 4 points in the game. Very nicely done. She drains that one. 5 points now for Elaine, and 3 for 3 from the free throw line. Substitution for the Panthers, senior number 23, Alex Lostetter, in for sophomore Alex Gensler. Elaine Bloomling with a second free throw. Panthers 3 down, 18-15, and drains that one through. 4 for 4 from the line for Lane, 6 total points, and it's an 18-16 Highlander lead with 2:29 left second quarter. Leslie Dunn gets across the timeline, down to Katie Brady. Back to Leslie Dunn. Oh, I heard that slap from up here. Megan McLean got her pretty hefty on the arm. Referees didn't count it, and it ends up in St. Clair's hands. See if they can tie this game up at about the 2-minute mark of this second quarter. Alex lost it out high to Megan McLean. Katie Wood down low to Christy Gaber. Back to Katie Wood to Elaine Blumling across the lane and in. An awkward shot goes in for Elaine Blumling. 8 points for Elaine, 6 this quarter. And that foul is on Lauren Johnson for Baldwin. Her third. That's 2 players they've got in this first half with 3 personal fouls each. And Elaine Blumling gets a chance to complete the 3-point play. Perfect tonight from the free throw line. 5 for 5, 9 points for Elaine Blumling. And the Panthers have their first lead of the night at 19-18, the substitution. Well, number 55 is in the game, but she is not in my program. I have no idea who she is. I'll try to catch up with that at halftime. Ashley Witzel with the ball, knocked away by St. Clair, and suddenly the defense has perked up here a little bit for the Panthers. With Elaine Blumling scoring and this defense working a little bit, but well, there I went and jinxed it, because that one goes off Katie Wood's hands into the hands of Ashley Witzel. Leslie Dunn across the timeline against Alex Lostetter. The trap didn't quite, almost worked. Holding foul, looks like it's called on Alex Lostetter.
Number 23, Alex Lostetter, her first, team second.
That's Alex's first team foul, 3rd Upper St. Clair foul. No real threats there with 1:27 left to go in the first half. Leslie Dunn ends up with the ball down low, and Elaine Blumling with a nice reach over and steal of the ball. Alex Lostetter gets to Christy Gaber across the timeline now. Quickly, and something happened there. Christy Gaber lost the handle on it. It ends up in the hands of Ashley Wetzel. Leslie Dunn way out high. Looks like the Highlanders might hold it if they can for the rest of the quarter. Katie Brady way out high. Back to Leslie Dunn. Jackie Newbold to the hoop, and but she gets her own rebound off what must have been a tip by Elaine Blumling, and there a nice roll that time. Ashley Wetzel comes through with that bucket with a lovely roll. That's her 3rd point of the night. And Baldwin has the lead back at 2019 with 42 seconds left in this quarter. Megan McLean with a drive to the bucket. With the habeas grab is put on her by Leslie Dunn that time. That's Leslie Dunn's 2nd personal foul. It's the 9th team foul for the Highlanders, and this still puts the Panthers in the 1 and bonus with Megan McLean at the line. No scoring yet tonight for Megan. And she drains that one nicely through. Nut doesn't touch the rim or anything. 1 for 1 from the free throw line for Megan, and we're all knotted up at 20 with 41 seconds left to go in this quarter. Second one also good. 2 for 2. Pretty good free throw shooting tonight for the St. Clair Panthers so far, keeping them basically in this game a 21-20 lead. Only 1 point against what should have been a fairly easy Baldwin team. They've actually done a pretty good job of staying in this. Jackie Newbold out high, Megan McLean with the steal. Megan drives the length of the floor and the left-handed layup. Scores for Megan McLean, and suddenly she right in back-to-back 4 points in a row, and at 23-20, the largest lead of the night for the Panthers at 23-20 with only 10 seconds left to go in this quarter. Leslie Dunn against the double team. Ashley Wetzel stuck in the corner, also on a double team. 3-point attempt, clatters off the backboard and the rim, no good. And finally here at the tail end of this first half, Upper St. Clair claims the lead for the very first time, and we'll go into halftime with the Upper St. Clair Panthers leading the Baldwin Highlanders 23-20. It'll only seem like an instant for you, but it'll be about 8 minutes for us till we're back. Stay right with us for the second half of this contest. See you soon. We wouldn't want Glenn to get mad at us. You're probably going to forget there's 15 or 20 from the sorry. We are back. This is Kevin McGahee, your announcer, back with Layla Russitano. We're here on Monday, January 16th, with the Upper St. Clair Panthers hosting the Highlanders of Baldwin. And so far, this has been a pretty interesting first half. Baldwin came in here with a 2-13 record, but they've had an inside game that's given the Upper St. Clair Panthers fits, especially number 11, Jackie Newbold. She's a junior. She has 11 points to lead all scorers so far tonight. Freshman number 23, Amanda Szymanski, is in there with 4. Senior Ashley Wetzel, number 12, has 3 points, and number 10, sophomore Leslie Dunn, has 2. Only 4 scores tonight so far for the Highlanders. Foul trouble, though, they do have in abundance. Amanda Szymanski with 3. Number 30, sophomore Lauren Johnson, also with 3. Sophomore Leslie Dunn with 2, and Ashley Wetzel with 1. It's a good bit of grabbing and punching there in the first half for Baldwin. Not so for the St. Clair Panthers, who are led in all the scoring by junior number 50 Elaine Bloomling with 9 points. Senior Katie Wood, number 44, with 7. Megan McLean, a sophomore guard, has 4. Brittany Howie, the junior center, with 2. Leslie Delaney, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, and Alex Jaffe missed 2 free throws in there, quite a bit of playing time, but no points so far at 0. No foul trouble for the Panthers. 1 each for Alex Lostetter, senior. Brittany Howie has 1, and Christy Gaber has 1. And the Highlanders have the ball to start the second half, trailing by 3, 23-20, with the St. Clair Panthers having their really first lead of the night here, and they go right down low to start things off. That was Jackie Newbold yet again with a layup attempt, no good. Comes off to St. Clair. Christy Gaber with about a 9-foot jumper off the glass and in. Christy Gaber's first 2 points of the night, and it's up to suddenly a 5-point St. Clair lead at 25-20. Baldwin bringing the ball across the court now, across the timeline now. Amanda Szymanski that time with the ball and the double team defense, and sure enough, they throw it right back across the timeline, and an over and back call. Turnover sends the ball right back to Upper St. Clair, having established now a 5-point lead at 25-20 with barely 40 seconds gone here in the third quarter. Megan McLean brings the ball into Christy Gaber just behind the timeline. Long pass across the court to Alex Gensler, back to Christy Gaber. Megan McLean, left-hander dribble across court. Comes right back to her from Christy Gaber. Alex Gensler down low. Elaine Blooming pops out high, top of the key. Long three-pointer by Christy Gaber. Drains it right through. Clangs it off the back of the rim and right through. And Christy Gaber's got 5 points in a row here, the first 5 of the second half. And it's now an 8-point St. Clair lead at 28-20. And that ball had some anti-gravity juice on it. Leslie Dunn sailed that one high over Ashley Wetzel's head. And Baldwin has come out cold here. St. Clair hot 2 for 2, and the Baldwin coach takes a quick timeout to settle his troops down so that they keep this game close and it doesn't start to get out of hand. I imagine Ernie Kuntz wasn't too happy in his halftime locker room with this game being as close as it was. Works out great for us, but I'm sure he wants his Baldwin troops to maintain their composure under what promises to be a ferocious St. Clair defense, having had quite their fill of the closest of this game in the first half. Alex Gensler brings the ball and it cuts against the full court zone pressure of Baldwin. Alex Gensler across the timeline to Megan McLean, down low to Elaine Bloomling. Skipping the ball around the zone there to Katie Wood down low for an 8-footer and drains it through. Katie Wood with her first 2 of the second half. It's her 9th point total now, and St. Clair all of a sudden has a 30-20 lead, having scored the first 7 points of the second half. Oh my goodness, it looked good from here. Jackie Newbold into the teeth of the Upper St. Clair zone. Who are they going to get this one on the front? Who are they going to call with this one? Let's see. Katie Wood is called for that. That's her first personal of the night, first team foul of the second half. And Jackie Newbold goes to the line shooting 2. She's 1 for 2 now on the night. She still has 11 points. It's a 10-point lead for the Panthers. Substitution now.
Number 11, Katie Brady.
Katie Brady back on the floor. She played in the first half. She's a 5'3" freshman guard, Katie Brady. And Jackie Newbold clatters that one off the rim, off the backboard, and home. 1 for 2 from the line that time, 2 for 3 on the night, and it's a 9-point St. Clair lead at 30-21. Katie Wood just took her eye off it there for a second. It was a pretty decent pass but I think she was going to move with it before she actually had control of it off her hand, out of bounds, and to control goes to the Baldwin Highlanders. Katie Brady, skip pass down low. Megan McLean gets in the way of that one. Well, that might have been a layup with Lauren Johnson playing now with 3 fouls. Both Amanda Szymanski and Lauren Johnson are back on the floor with 3 fouls each. The inbound pass, and Elaine Blooming almost comes away with that. And the tough defense on Jackie Newbold results in a traveling call before she could get that shot off. 6 minutes to go here, third quarter, and the turnover brings the ball right back to the Upper St. Clair Panthers, leading 30-21 with just under 6 minutes now to go, third quarter. Christy Gaber, left side. Elaine Bloomling on the baseline. Katie Wood would partially blocked from behind. Amanda Szymanski got a hold of that one, and Alex Genster came away with it. Went in for left-handed layup. That also got blocked, that time by Lauren Johnson. And Baldwin, with a defensive rebound, edges the ball up toward the timeline. Amanda Szymanski gets it across. Poked away by Elaine Bloomling on a very nice defensive play, and Christy Gaber got a little confused. She was looking for somebody on her right side and double dribbled that ball, touched it twice, once with each hand. 5:24 now to go, third quarter. Jackie Newbold brings the ball in. Amanda Szymanski in the backcourt. Lauren Johnson down low. There it is to Jackie Newbold. The leading scorer for Baldwin now with 14 points, and it's only a 7-point Upper St. Clair lead at 30-23. Alex Gensler missed Christy Gaber wide open on the right side that time. Elaine Bloomling trying to take about an 8-foot jump shot, blocked from behind once again by Jackie Newbold. Looks like we're going to hear that name a lot this half too. Megan McLean with the steal attempt. Didn't quite get a hand on it. Lauren Johnson down low. Leslie Dunn with that shot attempt comes off no good in the hands of Megan McLean. Off of the left side, Alex Genster hustles it down. Oh, the pass right down to Elaine Blooming. Probably should have shot that. She had a good look at it. Some confusion there. Air ball by Katie Wood comes in the hands of both Elaine Blooming and Megan McLean, off their hands and out of bounds to Baldwin. 4:30 left, third quarter. 30-23 Upper St. Clair lead. Amanda Szymanski. Right into the long arms of Alex Genster, ready for that pass. That's why you play with hands up, boys and girls. Christy Gaber with about a 12-foot baseline jumper. And Christy Gaber with her 7th point this half, and 7th altogether, I guess, and 9 points off St. Clair lead now at 32-23 off the turnover. Amanda Szymanski double teamed by St. Clair. Doesn't bring much. Amanda drives right through it. Sort of an awkward off-balance baseline jumper. Doesn't work. Megan McLean sees Christy Gaber down low with about an 8-foot jumper off the rim, no good. Lauren Johnson with the rebound. And then Baldwin brings it right back. 3:40 left. Third quarter, 9-point Upper St. Clair lead. Down low. That's Jackie Newbold again with the pass attempt out to Amanda Szymanski. Ripped away by Christy Gaber, number 12. It's been a game of turnovers tonight on both squads. Alex Genster with a long 3-point attempt, clangs off the rim, no good, and rebound by Jackie Newbold of the Highlanders. 3:15 left now, third quarter. 9-point Panther lead holds at 32-23. The double team is working. That time Megan McLean brings it up to Christy Gaber with a right-handed layup and in. Megan McLean on the assist. Christy Gaber with her 9 points this half alone. And it's now an 11-point Upper St. Clair lead at 34-23. Skip pass down low. That's Jackie Newbold back out high. Katie Brady down at the baseline and clatters it off the rim, no good, but Jackie Newbold with the rebound through the defense of Katie Wood, off the backboard and in. And Jackie Newbold, 16 points, leads all scorers tonight. 9-point St. Clair lead at 34-25. Right down the lane to Katie Wood from an Elaine Bloomling pass. Katie Wood draws the foul. Let's see who that one's on. Jackie Newbold with the personal foul, her first team foul, but sends senior Katie Wood to the line shooting 2. She's 1 for 1 on the night so far, and comes up a little short on that one, 1 for 2.
Into the game from
Junior guard Nora Fitzgerald into the game. Christy Gabriel take a quick break. I know we'll see more of her later in the half. Katie Wood lines up for her second free throw. Drains it through. 1 for 2 that time from the lane. 2 for 3 on the night. That's 10 points tonight for Katie Wood. 10-point Upper St. Clair lead at 35-25. Cross-court pass in the hands of Katie Brady. Back out to Jackie Newbold for a jumper that falls off the rim. No good. Megan McLean with the rebound. Katie Wood looking low against that 2-3 Baldwin zone, which they've been playing all night long. Alex Gensler with about a 15-foot jumper and in. And Alex Gensler, who's been leading this team in scoring the last few games, that's her first 2 points of the night. Almost her first shot attempt of the night, I think, if memory serves correctly, at 37-25. And the double team defense, good thinking on the part of Amanda Szymanski, declining that ball off Nora Fitzgerald's knee and out of bounds. Possession stays with Baldwin. 12-point Upper St. Clair lead, 1:47 left third quarter. Lauren Johnson the pass into Leslie Dunn. Way down low to Amanda Szymanski for 3, and in, out, off the rim, and no good. Katie Wood with a rebound to Megan McLean. St. Clair hustling the ball up to the timeline. Nora Fitzgerald with the ball down to Elaine Blumling. Skip pass across. Alex Gensler drive to the bucket for an easy layup, and Alex Gensler. 2 buckets in a row, 4 points on the night for Alex, and a 14-point Upper St. Clair lead at 39-25. This was a very close game until here in the last 5 minutes or so. 1:10 left. Katie Wood intercepts that pass intended for Jackie Newbold. Doesn't quite make it through, off Katie Wood's hands and out of bounds.
number 55, Emily Lauderbeck into the game replacing.
Somebody got a scratch that looks like Jackie Newbold needs to take a seat on the bench and have a quick repair job done. Right off the hands of Katie Brady, Nora Fitzgerald snatched it right away from her in the left-handed layup.
By number 10, Nora Fitzgerald.
Coast to coast by Nora Fitzgerald, stretches that St. Clair lead now to 16 at 41-25 with just under a minute left third quarter. Amanda Szymanski, Nora Fitzgerald, another steal. And on the drive attempt, she's fouled right back by Amanda Szymanski. I'm quite sure we'll find out the official word here in just a second. Oh, number 10, my bad, Leslie Dunn. Her third personal foul, second team foul of this half of the Highlanders. Alex Gensler bringing the ball in under St. Clair's basket. Out to Megan McLean, out near the timeline. Controls the ball, brings it right back. 49 seconds left, third quarter. Skip pass across to Nora Fitzgerald. Katie Wood, top of the key against this 2-3 zone. And it looks like St. Clair will be very patient here, working probably for the last shot of the quarter. We shall see as the guards outside the three-point line. A little bit now, keeping them covered. Nora Fitzgerald from 23 feet. Alex Gensler further out to that. 22 seconds left now, third quarter. 41-25, Upper St. Clair lead. The lead was 3 at the half, and it's 16 right now. Nora Fitzgerald way out high, 8 seconds to go. Now Katie Wood at the free throw line, takes 2 steps, drives in. Shot is off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Leslie Dunn. And the tied up ball gives the ball right back to the Panthers with 1.8 seconds to go. Third quarter, the touch and the shoot by Katie Wood. And off the rim, no good. Wow, St. Clair did come on in that quarter with a 13-point, having outscored the Highlanders by 13 that quarter, for a 16-point lead at 41-25, and it's a pretty comfortable lead now heading into the fourth quarter. That was Christy Gaber's quarter right there. She had 4 buckets, including 1 3-pointer, 9 points that quarter for Christy Gaber. Alex Gensler got her first buckets of the night. 2 of them for a total of 4 points for her. Nora Fitzgerald got her first points of the night. She's in there with 2, and Katie Wood added 3 to her total. She leads all of St. Clair's scores with 10 right now. Elaine Blumling had 9 first half points, and Christy Gaber 9 second half points, tied for second. Not a terribly good quarter for Baldwin that time. Jackie Newbold was the only scorer for Baldwin that quarter. 2 buckets and 1 for 2 from the free throw line for a total of 5 points, and that's all that Baldwin could muster that time. Free throw shooting's not bad for Baldwin. They're 3 for 4 from the free throw line. St. Clair's had a lot more attempts than that. Upper St. Clair's 10 for 14 from the line. A better percentage than that, and we open this fourth quarter with Baldwin having the first possession. Lauren Johnson looking for help, brings it into Leslie Dunn. Cross the timeline in the hands of Alex Lawstetter. Steal that one. Brittany Howie, what's she doing with the ball way out there? But she hands it off to Alex Lawstetter. Katie Wood down low. Back to Alex. Nora Fitzgerald out high to Alex Gensler. The 2-3 zone looks like it confused. Not sure which one of the Alexes was confused, but Alex Gensler sailed that pass out of bounds. 7:42 left, fourth quarter. 16-point Upper St. Clair lead at 41-25. Leslie Dunn edges the ball across the timeline. Amanda Szymanski down low. Nice attempt right there. Nice look down low by Amanda Szymanski. Ashley Wetzel comes through with the bucket. That's her 5th point of the night. Alex Gensler on the right side drives right to the hoop with a reverse layup and around the rim and in. Alex coaxed that one in off the rim. The really nice reverse look at that. It's back to a 16-point lead at 43-27. Alex Lawstetter almost had that one. Play with your hands up, kids. That's what happens. Good things happen when you play defense with hands up. Nora Fitzgerald comes away with a steal that time, and the personal foul is on Baldwin's number 12, Ashley Wetzel. Her second. That's the 3rd team foul this half, and possession stays with the Upper St. Clair Panthers. Alex Lawstetter with the ball, almost loses. Regains control to Katie Wood on the baseline for 2. Katie Wood for 2 more. 12 points for Katie to lead all Upper St. Clair scores with 6:44 left in the game. 18-point St. Clair lead now at 45-27. Ashley Wetzel with the attempt, falls off no good. Brittany Howie comes away with the rebound to Christy Gaber, and the pass by Alex Gensler looking for Alex Lawstetter. Goes off the hands of Leslie Dunn and out of bounds. Possession stays with the Panthers. 6:28 to go in the game. Alex Lawstetter with the inbounds against the 2-3 Baldwin zone. Alex Lawstetter out to, off the hands of Amanda Szymanski. Alex Lawstetter didn't get that one quite high enough. And on the layup attempt, I think she got hammered by, Nora Fitzgerald. That's Nora Fitzgerald's first personal of the game. 2nd team foul this half, but it results in 2 free throws for Amanda Szymanski, who has 4 points tonight. It's her first attempts on the line, and she drains the first one. 5 points tonight for Amanda. Drains the second one, catches the outer rim, but it goes through. 2 for 2 from the line tonight for Amanda Szymanski, 6 total points. And it's a 16-point Upper St. Clair lead still. Nora Fitzgerald to Brittany Howie at the timeline. Back in the hands of Alex Lawstetter to Alex Gensler. Katie Wood down low, probably could have taken that one into Brittany Howie for the assist though. Katie Wood on the assist, and Brittany Howie puts in her 2nd bucket of the night. 18-point St. Clair lead, 47-29. Alex Gensler with the steal in the lane. Baldwin had designs to get that inside game going again, but Alex Gensler thwarted that. Katie Wood into the lane with a left-handed layup, short. Rebound comes off to Lauren Johnson for the Baldwin Highlanders, and Leslie Dunn hustles it up across the timeline. Back to Leslie, outside. 5:24 left in the game. Amanda Szymanski, right side high against a double team. The trap zone, the trapping defense by the Panthers. It's become very effective this half, and that's a very nice Amanda Szymanski 3-pointer. 5 points for her this half, 9 on the night. Nora Fitzgerald back out high. It's a 15-point St. Clair lead, 47-32, and a steal. Alex Gensler never saw her coming, but that was Amanda Szymanski with the Highlanders steal. Leslie Dunn down to Ashley Wetzel. Back to Leslie Dunn. Way out high. Comes to the top of the key. Amanda Szymanski on the right. The double team is bothering that ball. And sure enough, looks like Brittany Howie got a piece of her that time. Oh, 2-3. Alex Lostetter called with a foul. That's Alex's second personal foul. Third team foul this half. Two substitutions for the Panthers. Junior forward number 30 is Amanda Wien. And sophomore forward number 20 is Andrea Pion. Leslie Dunn with a long three-pointer. And the Highlanders have come untracked here in the second half. Wow, with 2 3-pointers. And the turnover, the travel gets the ball right back to the Highlanders. That leads squinched down here to 12 points at 47-35. Christy Gaber back on the floor, and junior Nora Fitzgerald takes a seat. There's Amanda Szymanski out across the timeline. Looks like that defense is going to trap for the St. Clair Panthers. Not that time, though. The pass attempt headed down low for Jackie Newbold, knocked away by number 33, Brittany Howie. And Lauren Johnson brings it under her own basket. The jump attempt comes up short by Jackie Newbold, but Lauren Johnson rebounds and puts it right back up. And that lead is down to 10 all of a sudden. Panther lead is only 10. Baldwin has put a pretty good streak together here. Alex Lostetter with the assist down to Brittany Howie for about a 12-foot jumper, and that's Brittany Howie, 6 points for her tonight. 12-point lead now with 3:50 to go in the game. 49-37 Panther lead. Amanda Wien had it, but spun her foot out of bounds. Created the turnover. It heads right back to Baldwin, and a substitution from number 44, senior Katie Wood, back on the floor with Brittany Howie taking a quick arrest. Inbounds to Jackie Newbold, went right up for what she thought was going to be a layup into the long arms of Upper St. Clair. Brought her nothing. Andrea Pine ended up with that one against the Leslie Dunn defense. Off Leslie Dunn's arm and out of bounds. Ball stays with the Panthers. 3:37 to go in the game. 12-point Panther lead at 49-37. Christy Gaber out high. Down low to Amanda Wehan with a nice 10-foot jumper and swishes it right through on the baseline. And Amanda Wehan gets in the scorebook. Her first 2 points of the night. It's a 14-point St. Clair lead. 51-37. Leslie Dunn looking for Jackie Newbold down low. Doesn't quite find her. Throws it behind Jackie and out of bounds back to the Panthers. And the full court zone pressure stays from the Baldwin Highlanders. Megan McLean drives, dishes to Katie Wood from about 18 feet down at the baseline and drains it through. 7 points this half for Katie Wood, 14 on the night to lead all St. Clair scores. And we're approaching the 3-minute mark left in the game. And that was a nice thought, actually, by Amanda Szymanski, but it sailed over Ashley Wetzel's head. Ashley checks in at 5'4", and I'm not sure she could have gotten that one if she was 6'4". But here it is with 3 minutes left in the game, creates the turnover, and Upper St. Clair has a chance to rebuild this 16-point lead that Baldwin had whittled down to 10 just a few minutes ago. And it's nice to see this has actually become a pretty high-scoring game since what was an extremely low-scoring first quarter. I think that first quarter ended 8-3 in favor of Baldwin, but the St. Clair Panthers came back with a vengeance in the third quarter, outscoring Baldwin by a wide margin to create basically what we have now. They got up by 16, I think, to finish the third quarter, and that's right where we are right now. Both teams having scored 3, 6, 10 points this quarter, indeed. So St. Clair's maintained that 16-point lead through the first 5 minutes of this final quarter. Let's see, it looks like we're the same 5 Panthers we just finished with. Number 30, junior Amanda Wehan. 20, sophomore Andrea Payan. Number 40 is sophomore Megan McLean. Number 12, junior Christy Gaber. And number 44, the reliable senior Kate D. Wood. Megan McLean drives the ball through the defense up across the timeline. Amanda Wehan with a baseline 18, 14, whatever it is, footer. Drains that one through. And Amanda Wehan's got 4 points on the night. And that lead is back to 18 for the Panthers at 55-37, 2:44 left in the game. Pass down low to Lauren Johnson, and sure enough, the quick turnaround results in 2 very nice points for Lauren Johnson. 4 points on the night for Lauren, 2 field goals. Amanda Wehan down low to Andrea Payan. Gets the ball right across to Katie Wood, who goes quickly up for a left-handed layup. And Katie Wood with 16 points on the night, and the long arms of Megan McLean with the steal, and she's left-handed. She'll go right in with that left hand. Sure enough, with the layup and the foul from behind by Amanda Szymanski. And that's going to be Amanda's 4th personal foul tonight and 4th team foul. I imagine Amanda's going to stay in the game. She's been a real force tonight. But Megan McLean has a shot to finish off the 3-point play. Substitution for the Panthers, number 50 junior Elaine Blumling enters the game for Katie Wood. And Megan McLean with her 1 free throw to complete the 3-point play. Way down, in and out. That one should have been. And the lead stays 20 right now at 59-39 for Upper St. Clair with just over 2 minutes to go in the contest. Elaine Blumling comes up with that one and didn't have much mustard on that one. Looking for Amanda Weehan, didn't quite make it. And Baldwin heads in for a shot. That I think is Jackie Newbold again. Andrea Pion with the personal. That's her first personal, 4th team foul this half. But Jackie Newbold is in there with 2 free throws. She's 2 for 3 on the night so far. And clatters that one off the rim, no good. Lead stays 20, 59-39. Sets up for her 2nd. And her point total stays at 15, misses both free throws off the junior Amanda Weehan. Just under 2 minutes left in the game now. 1:55. Megan McLean left side, the Baldwin 2-3 zone, stays in place. There's Amanda Weehan at the free throw line, up and up and up and down and up and down. Lead lane Blumling with the rebound, the putback attempt. 2-4, Jackie Newbold with her 2nd personal foul. 5th team foul. And number 50, Elaine Blumling, takes another crack at the free throw line. She's perfect tonight from the lane, 5 for 5. And I did not jinx her. That makes it 6 for 6. 10 points on the night for Elaine. 1 more to go. Swishes that one right through. 7 for 7 from the line for Elaine Blumling, and 11 points on the night for Elaine. 1 minute 36 left in the game, and sure enough, that's a pass that Leslie Dunn tried to get down low to Jackie Newbold. Pass it just beyond her and out of bounds, and Upper St. Clair brings the ball in through the zone defense. Christy Gaber, the drive and the dish to Amanda Weehan. Brings it back up with a long 3-pointer by Christy Gaber, falls off long. Lauren Johnson with the rebound. Leslie Dunn on the assist to Jackie Newbold. And Jackie Newbold has had herself quite a night. 7 points this half, 18 total in the game. A lot of confusion there on that ball. It turns out to be a held ball, and the possession arrow stays with Upper St. Clair. Not a pretty looking play that time, but it works out in the Panthers' favor. Christy Gaber with the ball, and the Baldwin personal foul looks like that is going to be by Lauren Johnson. That is her 4th personal foul, 16 fouls, 1 more, and that puts St. Clair in the bonus, but there's only a minute left in the game. Andrea Pine with the inbounds pass off a couple of Baldwin legs. The ball is tied up, and that turnover sends the ball right back to the Baldwin Highlanders. St. Clair brings the defense back into their forecourt. 20-point lead at 61-41. It seems to be decided now. The only question is by how much. Amanda Szymanski with the jumper, no good. Off the rim, and Amanda Weehan knocks it off of Lauren Johnson's hands and out of bounds. 50 seconds to go in the game, and a 20-point Panther lead. Way out low. She could have used a ballet class, I think. Leslie Dunn had that one and lost her balance, sending her tiptoe just over the timeline. And referee Walt Schran saw that one. Turnover sends the ball right back to the Panthers. Christy Gaber and Megan McLean playing catch out in the forecourt. There's no reason to rush anything right now, but that was a pass that Megan McLean probably wishes she had back, and recovers that time by playing some excellent defense. So Baldwin didn't get a layup out of it. The defensive effort by Megan sends the ball out of bounds, and Baldwin under their own basket with the stack play. Jackie Newbold with the drive attempt, took 1 extra step that time. Traveled and sends the ball right back to the Panthers. And there's Megan McLean with the ball yet again. 32 seconds to go in the game. 61-41 Panthers. Down low, Amanda Wehan, Andrea Pyan from about 16 feet clatters it off the rim, but Elaine Blumling quickly with the rebound back. Christy Gaber down the lane, 8-foot jumper and in.
Christy Gaber for 2.
11 points tonight for Christy Gaber and a very high-scoring fourth quarter for the Panthers. 8 seconds left to go in the game. No need to do anything drastic here. The Highlanders, Leslie Dunn gets 2 more for herself on the night. 7 points for Leslie Dunn, and the ball is out of bounds with 1 second to go in the game. Substantial Panther lead here at 63-43, and that'll do it. And in what was a very close first half with Baldwin holding a very good leads there in the first half, Upper St. Clair comes back with a vengeance and ends up with a hefty 20-point win, 63-43, making their record now 9-5, and they maintain it 3-3 in Section 4. And the crowd goes away happy. Well, we take 2 weeks off here. The Upper St. Clair Panthers have 3 away games in the next 2 weeks. We'll be back here on January 30th when Trinity comes to town. We thank you for watching tonight. My name is Kevin McGahey, and I've been assisted by camera person Layla Rossatano. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and good night. We'll see you again on Cable 7.